So what it is I'm doing is open E, and on the A string I'm hammering on between two notes, B and C sharp. Okay, you've heard that riff a million times. And then we move to A, and it's the same technique effectively. So open A to ring out a chord sound, the D string I'm playing an E and hammering on to an F sharp. So, if you notice, if you play some of these sevenths, they sound somewhat jazzy. And that's because blues actually came from jazz. So, genres like smooth jazz and blues sort of have a crossover. So, any jazz techniques you learn, if they're audible as far as contemporary music is concerned, they'll fit quite well in your blues as well, and vice versa. So blues is called the roots of jazz, and that's why. So that was a major example of the 12-bar blues. If you take the common relative minors of the same key, you've got C sharp minor 7, F sharp minor 7. I'm just adding the sevenths because it's more jazz orientated. And I would say try your own ideas around this exercise of the minor blues. But think of it as a 12-bar and make sure you've got the turnaround. So this is my version. Okay, so that was very jazz, but it was a minor 12-bar blues. I added some little tricks in, and if you watched carefully, you'll see they're tricks that will come from the likes of the Bach or the extended lesson. We just had the advanced one. Try some of those. Where I'm adding to the C sharp minor 7th, I'm adding a B note, a very high one, and it's bendable. To the F sharp minor 7th, I'm adding a high A note. Try others. So the blues has lots of tricks, and there's lots of versions of the 12 bar. You'll find in A, playing a 12 bar in A, and using the bent finger trick, it frees up that finger to play lead at the same time. Okay, so it's another trick to use. There's lots of others. Experiment, and you'll find lots of little tricks in there. Listen to some blues. I'll always tell you, try some listening exercises. Listen to stuff outside your genre. Listen to blues guys. The dustier the record and the blacker the player is more likely to be really authentic old blues. And have a listen. And then listen to some modern stuff. There's some great modern blues players. Eric Clapton, J.J. Cale. Some examples. Okay. The other thing I'll teach you, there's lots of shapes, lots of chord shapes. You know, we could spend all day looking at chord shapes. I'm going to show you lots of tricks, but you know enough now to go out and search out some more. So keep searching. Employ some of my tricks, employ other people's too. Okay. These are some fun ones. Some of these shapes you may not find out there very often. I've Google searched for images of them and couldn't find them. So this is one of my favorites. It's a E7. It's based on the B7 shape. And it's moved up to here. So your number 2 finger is right up at the 3rd dot. Remember to play this E open, and it's got a kind of funk sound to it. Okay, to keep it interesting, move that little finger from the B note it's playing at the bottom up a string to the B string, and it makes it a little bit more interesting. So these 7ths are movable chord shapes. And they can be used with some of the bar shapes you were using before that I showed you. Try adding some runs in at the same time as your chords. Okay. 9ths. It's effectively the same shape. So you've got this little D7 style shape thing up on the bass strings. And combine it with your A shape style chord. You come up with a shape that looks like this. So you're playing like a B7 shape, slid up to the 3rd dot, and on the 3rd finger you're covering every string. Okay, There's so many tricks in the blues, and they will make you a better rock player. And blues is also a good excuse to jam with friends. It's a language that still works. Alright,